Sofiya, so I want to know, this is your second blood test, so we have just been taking the blood test. And I was wondering, can you tell us a little bit how you were feeling prior to take your first blood test? And yeah, we start there. What?
I wake up every morning with a lot of pain in my arms, usually. And when I go in up to the stairs, I have a lot of pain in my left knees.
Mm-hmm.
But now, after a couple of months, that balance oil make me a new person. I cannot believe that. It's like a miracle. So I'm very excited.
So you're telling me that you had lots of issues with the pain in your knees when you're walking the stairs and your joints, and now you're not feeling that anymore. So how have that affected your life?
Yeah, it's I have a lot of energy. I'm very happy because the pain is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I also forget to tell that I have a lot of headache.
Mm-hmm.
I took a lot of pills about this, but now it's finished. I just stopped to go to the pharmacy and take pills, like it's not healthy also.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm very happy.
Thank you so much for sharing. So it's Sofiya that we had just done her second blood test with, and we're going to send that off. So we're letting it sit out for 10 minutes to dry before we're putting it in this piece. And you can write the date if you want to when you took it, and you don't have to write anything on the sample source, just leave that blank. And after you put it in that, you put it in this, and then the only thing you need is a stamp that you place over there. And then you send it off to the independent laboratory, Vitas AS, that is located in Norway, and they are performing all the analyses. Yeah, when you get this back, Sofiya will help you analyze your blood test, and we'll see how your test score is. But do you remember what your first test score was?
Yeah, it was 7.8 to 1.
Yeah. So 7.8, it's better than most people in Scandinavia. I know you're a healthy person that tries to live as healthy as possible. We actually met talking about health, and Sofiya, I mean, she is a role model on living healthy.
I try.
Yeah, but you're doing really good.
Thank you.
And it has been a blast to follow your journey in order to see your improvement in your health and know how much it has benefited you to get in balance, to get your cells in balance. Also, if I understood it right, you were also having lots of stiffness in your fingers. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, every morning when I wake up, I have a lot of stiff in my fingers.
Yeah, stiffness.
Stiffness, yeah. Mm-hmm. So now it's gone. Yeah.
So how did that affect you in your life? Like, were you able to, I mean, was it mostly in the mornings?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the morning.
And did that, I mean, how painful was it? Was it just a little bit painful? Was it very painful? Or was it just annoying?
Yeah, it was not so painful, but yeah, not horrible, painful, but it was pain, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was stiffness, yeah.
And you were worried about this?
Yes, I have already take tests for rheumatism.
Mm-hmm.
So the test showed that I have nothing,
mm-hmm.
but I feel that pain every morning.
Mm-hmm. And that must be frustrating when you have obviously an issue and you go to the doctors and they can't really find out or give you an explanation for it.
Yeah.
And you're just suffering from it day after day without knowing the cause of it. So that is very interesting to hear that is also not as big of an issue anymore. You're not, feeling that anymore. So.
Yeah. I'm soft now. I'm like a new person.
Yeah.
Yeah, healthy and no pains more.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I ask?
Yes.
Do you dare to share your age on the camera?
Yeah, I'm in the 2nd July. I'm going to be 45 years old.
Yeah, 45 years old. And the issue you had, did you think it was age related, or did you think it was disease, or what was your thought about your stiffness and your pain?
Maybe the way I didn't take enough nutrition, because I try to take, I live healthy, but it was not enough.
Yeah.
And maybe after 40 years, people going to have more pains about the age. So it's many things. I think so.
Yeah, that's good. And I know prior to me meeting you, you were also talking about that you thought that you got enough with omega-3s and you were eating lots of flax seeds and a healthy diet. So I know that when I first met you, you didn't even think of that you needed a blood test. You only thought that, oh, it doesn't really matter. But then when we took the blood test, it was 7.1.
Yeah, I don't take it serious in the first moment, because okay, I take my omega-3, I take my vitamins, but when I get the results after a couple of months that I'm better, that showed me that it was serious.
Yeah. So just changing the omega-3 in your diet can do so much for your health. And that is why I talk about omega-3s a lot, just because everything is due to inflammation in our body. And I mean, joint pain and all different kinds of issues are due to inflammation. So if we're able to measure the levels of imbalance in our cells that is causing the inflammation, it is so fascinating to see how our body just have the ability, and the body really wants to heal itself. And it's very powerful when we give it the right building blocks it needs in order to heal itself. So thank you so much for sharing that with us today, Sofiya. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I find you and that I have find that products.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.